So this thing actually has a pro and con to it, because consciousness, we are gods. We are gods. So we can actually create. We can create, especially as a collective. And if you're someone that is deceiving people, and they are believing this is what fake it till you make it. This is why it's very, very important for you to pay attention to what you're putting out there, the image, the character, literally the word character you're putting out there, or the character or the role you're playing out there, and you are letting people to witness or see you playing this role. And this is because the collective consciousness is very, very dangerous. In as much as it can work for you, it can also work against you. you know Let me just give a very vivid example that we can all relate to. So the story of Mohbad, right? The story of Mohbad. When Mohbad died, he became an egregor. That was why it was hard for him to be buried and put away with, because there were some group of people that don't want the story of Mohbad to be dead in their minds. Mohbad was still alive in their minds, and that was inhibiting him actually being buried and rested in peace, because he's, apart from Tupac, I don't think there is any other person that his death was so controversial than Mohbad. So this thing now, for you to understand the influence and the power of the collective consciousness. When Mohbad died, a majority of people, even till now, believe that it was Naira Marley and Samlarry that killed him. But even though this was a lie, but it was spread, and a lot of people, whether it was real or not, said a lot of things. They were saying a lot of things. And now, guess what? Guess what is happening? The same. This is very, very creepy. But if you understand how the universe works and how egregors works and how consciousness works, you see, you will not be surprised. Sam Larry had an accident. Sam Larry had an accident, and he had an injury in the same neck point that Mohbad had an injury. And people, and he became crippled. He became crippled. He's a living dead now. Had an accident. So people online are saying, yes, Mohbad's spirits have gotten him. He's wicked. He's this, he's that. Guess what? Whether that man had anything to do with Mohbad death or not, obviously now we've understood the real story, which a lot of people, because the publicity of what happened versus the publicity of the repair was not equal. So a lot of people out there are still projecting, and they still believe that these people are the killers of this person, and they are still saying, oh, this person's spirit is, even if that spirit is not real, guess what? Because of the collective consciousness, it becomes real. And remember our definition of an egregor. Let me remind us, if we do not understand it, if we've forgotten, the collective energy and focus of the group is believed to create a thought form that can continue to exist and be strengthened even after the individual members have dispersed. This is the reason why the gods of the land will catch you if you go and break their laws. Why? Because there are ancestors, there are people that has made this law, and they believe in this law. And you're, just because you don't believe in it, that you are a single consciousness does not override the group consciousness. The people that believe in this, the multitude of people that believe in this, even though they are dead. So I hope we understand what this consciousness thing is. And just to back on the train of thoughts, when I was talking about the disadvantages of you actually harvesting people's consciousness and paying attention to what you put out there. So if you are someone that people have got to tag as, you are a gold digger, you are a what's it called, you are a, forgotten which word will I use now, you are a husband snatcher, you are a runs girl. This actually has a way of influencing you. It actually has a way of influencing you. This is the reason why it's very, very important, the image you're putting out there. It's very, very important what majority of people think about you, because they are projecting, because we are all connected on a quantum level. And most of the time, especially when there's a lot of people that believe in this thing, it can override your own consciousness power. This is actually the reason why it is difficult for people like Blessing CEO to succeed, because the majority of people that are waiting for her to succeed, or for Bimbo's spirit to ruin her life, or for that relationship with VDM, DB, I don't even know what is the name of her boyfriend, to fail, are plenty. There are more than the majority of people that are waiting for her to succeed. So these things are real. Egregors are real. Consciousness is real. What people think about you is real. So you have to be careful always. So I hope this explanation goes a long way to explain what harvesting consciousness is. And I'll be happy to answer more questions if there is any more confusion when I'm talking about consciousness harvesting. This can work for you or against you. In the case of Wizkid, he used it right when he was making us say his name. And everywhere I go and everywhere I be, be last giddy overseas. See everybody say my name. And we are all jumping and dancing. Wheezy. Everybody say my name. Wheezy. Our Wheezy. Now wizard, I tell you. But my point be say, whatever it is that you're doing, always have it in mind that the universe is more of energy than physical, and life is more spiritual than physical. So that's it. Love and light. See you guys later.